What's going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid, and this is Base Hang 63. Um, Trying to make our way to this 100. If you become 100 podcasts or shows deep, you actually make a dent in something. So, trying to make it there. So we got about what if this is 63, got about 37 more. So probably won't get there by the end of this year, but middle of next year, we could be something. So yeah. Um, I do appreciate y'all dropping in, saying what's up. If you're watching this from a specific locale, any locale really, go ahead and say where you're actually watching this from, and we can chop that up there. I actually think it's really cool that I reach so many different people, and it's really just, I guess, my personality that shines through, as it were. But anyway, so if you're watching from a place that's not in the U.S. at 9:46, and you want to say where you're watching this from, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I'll highlight you here. So let's see. Let's go. Can dig that. Book. Sam, what's up? Okay. Let's go indeed. Proper. Okay. Hey, man. What's going on, book? Howdy. What's happening? Callie says hi. Okay. Australia. Floyd Lake. Dope. I appreciate you watching. Oh my God, the Raiders won. What's going on? I I I feel kind of the same way. Also, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to jinx them. I like this wave that I'm riding, and I don't want to say anything or give any energy for the possibility that I could give them negative energy, and I need them to win the Super Bowl. Probably won't happen while Carr is in there, but I need them to do as best they can because I don't want any negative to be happening. So I'm not even going to talk about that. Jay, what's going on? How you doing? So, watching from Puerto Rico. Dope. Appreciate you watching. CC, okay. Cheers from Alberta, Canada. Dope. Canadian. I can do it. Okay. Topeka, Kansas. I don't know what that word is. Not Rick. So big. Here I am. I haven't the slightest idea what that meant. Exotic. Not exotic. Here I am. Okay. Okay. The Jets are good. Someone better check Hill Fries. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Uh, so I'm gonna say this: you can't help who you root for. Even if you don't want to root for them, you still keep tabs on the team that's closer to your heart. And for me, that's the Raiders. So I don't want to be all about them. I just can't help but to, though. So it's very unsettling that, something happens with the Raiders, and I'm just kind of like, I don't want to get happy because they're my team. And also, I have none of those people on my fantasy team because I don't need to be negative twice on the same day. That's the only reason why I selected what I selected when I selected it. Um, yeah, that's the long and short of it. So let's see. Hey man, Mexico City in the house. Okay, appreciate you dropping in. Appreciate it. Right. Okay. 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 Is that a Patrice O'Neal reference? Possible. If so, mad respect. Fair enough. If you know who Patrice O'Neal is, then you mad respect it anyway. So I'll just leave it at that. Bully, you've been asked to go away for 10 years and only allowed to bring one base. What would it be? Um, go away for 10 years and I can only bring one base. The one base that I'm gonna have to bring is Goldie. Goldie is right there. It's a triple P base with different pickup selections. Let's just say that. So if I had to pick one base for 10 years and I can only play that one base, well, it'd be Goldie. It'd be Goldie. Um, I don't even know if I should bring her out so you can see it. But Goldie, yeah. Yeah, let me go ahead and just talk about it real quick. All right. Okay. So, Goldie. All right. So, here's Goldie. Goldie is a triple P and has a five-way selector for the different pickup configurations. And yeah, so aside from the pickup selection, it has a high mid, low mid, treble bass, and an overall volume. When you actually talk about the pickup selection situation, that's how it goes. So if you're in the front, you're using the front and back, so it's kind of like a jazz type deal. If you're in number two, then you're doing uh, parallel these into series. This one, so parallel into series, which is kind of like a ding wall thing. If you're in the middle, you're using just the middle pickup. so it's a P pickup situation. If you're using number 4, then it's going to be these two configurations here. So this pickup, this pickup. If you're in the back one, then you're just using this back pickup. And that's basically the whole thing. This is an 18-volt system, and that's Goldie in a nutshell. Like, she's everything that you could ever want. She's good. So it's gonna leave this here. Um, let's see. Oh, oh. Let's just put you in there. Oh. So yeah. So if I had one base that I had to grab and just have that one base for 10 years, it'd be Goldie, because she can do everything that I need in any base situation. So that'd be the one I choose. I bought a Glare saxophone. Okay, cool. I'm from Oakland, so I'm hurt. I get it. I believe. What's your take on bass synths? I don't have anything negative to say about the whole subject, but I feel like they're taking over as bass lines, and that's not the lane for it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, with a bass line, it gives a whole bunch of structure. But with the bass synth, it doesn't have that defined structure because you get to be a little bit more fluid as far as fancy stuff that you can throw on the bass line. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool, but it just, to me, it doesn't hold it down as far as like skeleton of a song. That's just my opinion. So take it for what it is. Adam, what's going on? Rest in peace. I know Goldie. Okay. Goldie with fresh strings. Absolutely. You look exhausted. Maybe there's a lot of content that needs to come out, and I haven't recorded any of it. I'm gonna bring it into the world just real quick. So um, there's a bass that's over there that hasn't been recorded at all, and if I could take you and throw you over here, there are all these different boxes. Like, there are all these different boxes. All this stuff needs to get recorded, and it needs to get put out. And aside from me recording it and playing it, I have to edit the videos. And I'm just kind of just like, I don't feel like doing any of this right now. So if I look exhausted, it's not because I am, it's because I know what's necessary, especially because I'm up in my game and doing different camera angles and stuff like that. And then I got pedals. I got pedals that have to come out. Like I gotta do videos with pedals and stuff. And I'm just like, it's a good problem to have, but it's a problem nonetheless. Anyway, so yeah. Here we go. Bring Goldie out. That's a whole lot of magnets. Goldie. Heavy? No. I'd probably say it's probably about 9 pounds, 10 pounds. So the standard for a 5 string bass. You know. You can stick it to the fridge. Well, one day I'm gonna have to give me a triple P. Go for it. And Blair, I say, recently found you and your favorite, and you're my favorite bass YouTuber, and you inspire me to practice to be better. Well, that's great. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Give it a slap, dude. It's been well documented. Ever played the OLP? Yes, I have, and they are very nice. Um, that design actually inspired the first iteration of my BTK bass, which is here. So yeah. Do you think Fender amps are bass heavy? No, I think Fender amps are mid heavy, as they should be. So uh, in the mid range from 100 hertz to probably 200 hertz, I feel like the speaker moves a lot more than from, 50 on down because dynamics and speaker response. I feel like they're engineered to go into the low mid register and do their thing more than a modern setup where bass is heavy, treble is heavy, mid range is kind of dialed out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let's fire the question back to chat. If you guys had one bass to use for 10 years, which would it be? Okay. Hey, Billy, hello from way up north, Edmond, Burger, Canada. Okay. Whatever channel. Thank you. I appreciate you. Bass Clef Connoisseur. What's up, Bass? What's going on? How you doing? Appreciate you dropping in. Let's see. Have you tried any Reverend basses? Yes. Curious if you have any opinion on them. I do not have an opinion on them. I wanted to play some Reverend basses at NAM, but they didn't have a bass cab there. That's just what it is. So whenever NAM comes around again, I'm gonna pull up again with the crew. We rock, you know what I'm saying? We mobbing deep, and we're gonna see what happens. But I'm hopefully gonna be in good company to have a bass cab so I can just drop it in and do my thing, you know. So we'll see. How you feeling, boo? Hope everything is cool, my guy. I'm doing good, man. I'm chilling. Um, there's a lot that I need to get done. So this week is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I'll just say that because there are a lot of um, bases that I've never put hands on that I need to have out and about. and stuff. So we'll see how this week goes, you know. So I go with the 4001. Okay. I need a custom pick guard for musician Sterling Stingray 5. Any suggestion? Al Paris. That would be who I suggest. What's up, kid? Grinch from Detroit. Very played the Telecaster bass with a wild range humbucker. No, not the present moment. Yes, you gotta work low, bully. Cool your heels, bully. And this another night. I like doing this, and y'all know that on Sundays, hopefully, you know that a bass hang is gonna be coming whenever I can actually do it. So, you know what I'm saying? Lobster stuck in Florence, Italy, where wishes to him. Yeah, the man Lobster got hit with the COVID and wasn't allowed to come back into the country. So he's chilling in Italy at the present moment. I don't know what time it is up there, but whatever time it is, he's asleep because Lobster don't play. Lobster U.S. time, he's knocked out by 9, which is great. He has to a science, wakes up early, does his thing, goes to sleep early. He's fine. So, um, but he's presently in Italy, you know, kind of vacationing slash doing his business situation, and he's chilling. But yeah, so best wishes to my man Lobster, speedy recovery, and all that. That's all I expressed on. Okay. What's going on, Chris? Bought a Harley Benton PJ5 about a year ago, but I noticed that the front P pickup is starting to go in and out with the volume really choppy. What do I think the problem is? It could be the potentiometer itself is going out. Very simple. It could also be that the soldering leads on the potentiometer that you turn up and down are getting frail. So you can just heat it up a little bit, put some new solder on it, make the joint a whole new thing. But I will first look at replacing the pot. That would be the first thing I'll check. Sean might be loose wiring or a bad volume, but there you go. GK versus Aguilar. Aguilar does a whole tonal thing to all of their products. So I'm gonna say GK because they don't color the natural sound of the instrument. So I say GK. Okay. Have you tried a Bosa bass? Nope, never did. How you like the Fender Vintage P bass? It's one of the best P basses I've ever played. It's one of the best P basses I have ever played. Like if I was to do a P bass tone, I would bring my American Pro 2 and the 60s Pro that's right here and kill. Like it's it sounds good. I play that bass first. I play this one first. And then I go to the flat ones and play that one. But it just sounds great. just straight up. So a bass hang, but I see no bass fit. See no bass fish hanging. Okay, fair enough. Out of GK, Hardkey, and Ampeg, which would you choose? GK. Actually, that order is pretty accurate for what I would choose. GK, Hardkey, Ampeg. I don't really play a lot of vintage, type style music. I do more modern bass stuff. So GK has a hi-fi sound. Harky has a hi-fi sound. So I'll probably gravitate towards those two before Ampeg because Ampeg does the vintage 70s, 80s, 90s situation pretty good. And that's not me. I'm doing slap. And I want modern slap. I don't want old school slap. So that's what I would choose. Bully, would you ever do a video with Philip from Know Your Gear discussing basses or your experience as a bass player or something fun? Absolutely. If you can hook it up, I'd definitely do it. I don't know the guy, but if you can hook it up, I'd love to. Is that a Harky combo behind you? How's the tone? Yes, this is a Harky 112. There is a tone hammer here, and then there is a Trace Elliott Elf that's right here, and yeah, it does a tonal thing. So when I'm looking for a modern groove type thing, when I'm doing a whole bunch of staccato, that for everything else that you hear online that comes from me, it's coming out of the Fender Rumble. So just in case you didn't know, there you go. Let's see. Camera if you demo one channel. What are the odds of us getting a Laney David demo? Dude, I am praying for that. That's what I want. I want the Laney Digbeth 410 to take this spot right here. That's what I want. I want Fender Rumble over here and Laney over here. And then just build it up. 410s. That's what I want. So if it can happen, I'm definitely going to make it happen sooner than later if I can. If I have anything to say about it. Yeah. So y'all just wait. Just tried out the 54 AV2 P bass. American Bitches 2 P bass. I'm impressed. Okay, cool. Dope. If you could play one song on bass for the rest of your life, what would it be? I'm gonna say Erica Badu, Tyrone. It's very chill, very laid back. I can fade in, I can fade out, I can do my solo stuff, and then fall right back in pocket because it's very. That's the whole groove of the whole song. So if I can only play one song, yeah, that would be. I think that would be the song. Although I would get tired of it, but yeah, man, very simple, very straightforward. feel like that would be it. Yeah. That's a great song. I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Um, on the other side of the coin, it would be Panic at the Disco. I write Sins Not. What's the name of the song? All right, Sins Not Nightmares or something. Or it's not that. Then it would be No Doubt, Don't Speak. Another good song. But yeah. I write Sins Not Tragedies. Okay. Your treasure baseline is pretty awesome though. I appreciate that, but that gets very redundant. It gets very redundant very fast. So I guess I can do this now. Um, yeah, let's mess with it. Yeah. So this is gonna be then jazz bass here. Yeah. So if you're looking at proper, very simply, how to play the song is so that's the whole song. So so whenever they say my bass line, it's a little small stuff that I add into the normal bass line. So so yeah. So everything that I do doing the bass line is pretty much pentatonic scale going up. So all pentatonic scale. So, and the pentatonic scale is basically that's basically the pentatonic scale. So, any they're all they're all going through the same notes of that pentatonic scale. So, it gets easier the faster you do it, or the more often that you do it to kind of figure it out. So yeah. But with Treasure, that bass line gets very boring very fast. So I would say Tyrone. And Tyrone is basically right. So there's way it's so basic and it's so open that you can do all type of feels and licks and all that stuff before you have to go back to right. So a lot of groove is unlocked because it's very basic. It's all open. So a lot of groove can be unlocked in there. So yeah. So if I only had one song that I could play, it'd probably be that because I can do whatever the heck I wanted to do within the gaps of the skeleton of the song. So yeah. And so let me swap this. This bass is way too good. Hmm. Let's go with you. Let's go Junior Jet. Junior Jet. Junior Jet. Junior Jet. Let's see. Well, hello there, beautiful bass player guy that I haven't talked to in a year. Beard. Hi. Very true. Your bass is being used. Started my son with the bass lessons. He's playing the Jackson. The Minion is being used. Thank you so much for the donation. I left it exactly how you sung it. I haven't stripped it out. I thought about it numerous times. But he's well on his way. He's going to be probably better than me in the next 2 years because that's how kids are. So let's see how this goes. Let's see. Don't Speak would be my one song as well, or Rock and Roll Band by Boston. Okay. Okay. Cool. Even though you say it's small stuff, it sounds so cool to me. Okay. Cool. See you all on the next one. Gotta go crash out. Oh man, it's tired now. Okay, dig it. Hit the like, people. Thank you. Book. Please do hit the like button. See, have you ever played the Ibanez K5? The Fieldy signature? No. But I want to because, yeah, because childhood. Only song I'm gonna play is Tristan Transistor. Let's see, or Freak on the Leash. Same thing, I guess. What's your favorite Bootsy song? Favorite Bootsy song? Ooh, it's a tie between What's a Telephone Bill and What's a Telephone Bill and Sir Knows Devoid of Funk. Ooh, oh no, I gotta take that back. Ah, Sir Knows Devoid of Funk and Munchies For Your Love. You know, song goes, Your love is kind of sweet, sweet enough to eat. I'm hooked on you, chocolate star. I got the munchies for your love. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's. Anyway, that's it. I don't even know this is a tune. Junior Jet. Good starting base to mess with. Bombshell. Now, what I do need to say is Lobster does not like this base because the inlays look somewhat phallic. That's what he said. It's fine. But yeah, so everything that would possibly be a deterrent is kind of alleviated for me. I don't know. Anyway, Lobster didn't like it, so that's a thing. But yeah, let's see. That's awesome, bro. That thing was a monster. The Giza. I have a custom micro scale string being made. Okay, dope. Let's see. I'll get you a pass around after Lobster. Dope. Appreciate it. Ibanez make great bases. Yep. Was a tough on Bills a masterpiece? Thank you. Hands down. Okay. Munchies and Mason, too. It is. But what's the telephone bill is perfect? The build up is so that's yes. Yes. Yeah. So in my mind, how I actually classified it is the part that's the most memorable. And towards the middle end of the song, it builds a ah, 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 ah. Like it builds a whole choir scape thing. It just feels so good. Like I can just jam that and just like drive around. And it's very simple. I'm hooked on you, chocolate star. I got the munchies for you, love. Simple, so good. Let's see. I love those inlays. Mini P. Yeah. Um. So yeah. Oh, I guess I can take the time right now and tell you what I have coming. Um. Okay. So I'll do that. Um. I actually need to unveil this and unveil this. So I actually need to do a review for that. And I still haven't done my legitimate review for the Fender Downtown Express. I need to do that first so that I could do all my other subsequent reviews based on this as a flagship that has to happen. Then I have base stuff that I gotta do. I think I got 5 bases that I haven't told you I have. So that has to happen. And then there's a lot of stuff. I actually gotta get into doing the Fender Rumble because nobody's doing any content on the Fender Rumble for whatever reason. It's ridiculous. Uh, it's a great bass cab, and nobody's doing content on it. So I'm gonna do the content on it. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. Um, yeah. So this week, 2 videos are gonna come out at least. I'm probably gonna record 2 of them tomorrow and edit them. One's gonna be out on Tuesday. Other one's gonna be out on Thursday. And yeah, so y'all stay tuned for that. I appreciate y'all watching. I appreciate y'all dropping in, saying what's up and stuff like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and dip out here. Go and check on my babies, make sure they good. And I will talk to y'all on the next one next week. Till then, I've been Alan Brown, K Bully the Kid. Y'all be easy.